Hi, I'm Rebecca Carner. Today we are tuning toward strength, inner strength, and fortitude. The clients that I've been having private sessions with lately, there's just been a real theme amongst all of them, even though the particulars and the specifics are different. They're all having to draw on this sort of steadfast, resilient reserve of inner strength and fortitude. And as opposed to the sort of strength that one needs, the sort of quick twitch, kind of sprint-like strength, I'm more talking about the strength and fortitude that is more akin to like marathon strength. It's that inner reserve, inner stamina, and just the fortitude to really keep prolonged focus, and attention to a sort of broad spectrum priority, as opposed to that expression running around like a chicken with your head cut off, which takes strength and some fortitude, but it's of a different nature. Nice. All right, so I've got the collective energy body grounded. Wow, that really did well. Thank you. Now I'm going to come around to the Sun Star Energy Center. You know, when I was getting ready to film this video, I kept thinking, you know, how would I define fortitude? And the image that dropped to mind was a monarch, like a king or a queen who, while having to navigate all the specifics, ups and downs, the intermittent conflicts or problems or challenges, through it all, they have to have this kind of thread of fortitude to envision over a lifetime, for instance, or over several generations, what it would take to persevere, for their kingdom or queendom to persevere. And that's the same sort of fortitude that we in effect need for our lifetime. Yeah, any week, any day, any couple of hours could provide could provide any measure of sort of short burn gusto that we would need to get through, but how can we return to that ongoing, steadfast well of strength? All right, I'm having kind of a hard time getting this energy center up and running here. Everybody just take a nice big deep breath. You know, it's about inspiration, right? To hold a long-term priority with sort of steadfast strength, you have to be continually inspired to keep a hold of that and to keep that well replenishing ongoingly. interesting. All right, I'm going to switch tones. This is not wanting to be activated particularly strongly. I don't know, a couple of things are popping to mind. Either we don't think we can, we don't think we have it in us. The song lyric that's dropping to mind is from a really old Mazzy Star song called Superstar in Your Own Private Movie. And like if you imagine yourself the queen or king of the kingdom that is your life, from birth to death, if you think of that as you would a plot of land, you know, like a kingdom or an area or a territory. All the places that you move in your lifetime is your kingdom, and you are sovereign in that. There. Okay, that started. There we go. That's right. This life is yours. All right. All right, so I'm just going to check in and see sort of what points want to be worked on in regards to steadfast strength and prioritized fortitude. So what's really presenting is the legs and the heart. And so around the legs it has the feeling of, all right, so when I say strength, endurance has the connotation of physical strength, but I'm not really talking about physical strength. One can have profound fortitude and have been disabled since birth in terms of physical challenges. So it's really not about physical strength. So I'm going to tune the lower body, and truly whatever physical condition you're in, or disabilities or perceived handicaps or perceived lack of fitness or something like that, you know what, truly, it doesn't matter. You can have strength and fortitude and quite frankly not even be able to stand up without support or assistance. There we go. All right, that lightened up really well. All right, so now that we have focused in on that, the other area that really was asking for support in terms of tapping into our inner strength and fortitude was the heart. And it had this fluttering kind of heart palpitation that felt like a lot of fear. Like we can't, we're so afraid that we're not going to have what it takes that we are afraid to keep our eye on the prize, so to speak. And again, you know, whatever you're having to summon fortitude and strength and stamina and perseverance for, it's yours, you know. And so of course you're enough, and of course you have what it takes, because it's yours. You don't ever have to Like if you look at somebody else's life and think, oh my gosh, I don't know how they're doing that. I could never do that. Holy smokes, how did they get through that? Or whatever. You know what? Don't worry about it. What's theirs is theirs, and what's yours is yours. So don't have fear that you won't have what it takes to be sovereign master, superstar of your own private movie, right? Because it's yours. So of course you can be the superstar. Of course you got it. Superstar. Of course you've got what it takes. There's a little heaviness. Now it feels more like heaviness around the heart. And it feels like kind of, you know, this comes up so much in these group tunings, this sort of sense of responsibility towards others. It's like, it feels like, yeah, I know I could have what it takes, or I know I've got the strength. If I didn't perpetually have to be responsible or tending to or accommodating or whatever other characters in my life. And you know, I'd like to offer a reminder that regardless of what anybody else tells you, you are only responsible to another or for another as much as you want to be. Not as much as they want you to be, but as much as you want to be. And in that way, if you are putting too much emphasis on service to others or responsibility for others or indebtedness to others, I don't know, there's a lot of different, then that's going to drain the well of your strength and fortitude. And it's up to you, kind of like a bathroom tub. It's up to you. Don't let them siphon your strength and fortitude and your inner well of reserves. Put the plug in it. You can do that. It might not be their favorite thing, but in the end, you know, you're the superstar. You're the monarch. You get to plug up that hole. If it's siphoning off your resources, you get to make that call. Whew, wow, okay, that lightened up. There you go. Whew. Nice. All right, I'm gonna just column that up. That really shifted. Nice. All right. We're just going to connect that up to the infinite inner wellspring of the energy of all that is, right? Nice. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, this was just one more for good measure. Shoot, feels so good. Okay. All right, I'm going to wrap up the collective energy field. Wow, this feels really short and sweet, and we just got right in and right to it. So here is to a wonderful week of renewed wellspring of inner strength and fortitude. Outstanding. All right, thanks. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Please visit RebeccaCarner.com for more information on tuning. All right, rock on, y'all. Have a good one. Thanks.